this week's Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Kristen Gear, and I am the Director of Operations for BNI Arizona. And every single week I come to you providing a weekly education nugget that counts as one chapter education unit for watching. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this week's edition. We are well on our way into April, guys. We have member extravaganza going on and Beningo. We did post all of the Beningo cards on our BNI Arizona Facebook page, so please make sure to check out your chapter's cards. There's cash prizes associated with the cards, and we do have the BNI cruise again this year. So once your chapter has at least 3 new members in your chapter, each person that sponsored one of those new members will get their name put into the drawing to win the cruise with Dr. Ivan Meisner. And it does set sail in October, so it won't be right after member extravaganza, but all of the applications that count towards Beningo and the BNI cruise are new applications, so for brand new members whose application is dated from April 1st to May 31st. So we've got lots of time. We've had tons of applications coming in every single day for member extravaganza, so I can't wait to see once some of these new applications start getting approved, and we'll start marking some spots on some Beningo cards. So we'll keep everyone up to date as we go along. So that way everyone knows kind of where their chapter's at in the standings against all the other chapters, because each of the cash prizes is the first one to hit each of the different sections for our region. So our region consists of all of our 80 chapters that span from Buckeye to Queen Creek, South Phoenix, up to Flagstaff. So that is kind of our bubble. If you didn't know, BNI is a franchise organization. There is a separate franchise over in Tucson and another one in Yuma. So if you're looking for other BNI connections, if you go to bniarizona.com, you will not find those specific connections. So if you're looking for a connection in Tucson, you need to go to bniarizonasouth.com and not BNI Arizona, because it is a separate region. And I know BNI Yuma is BNI Oasis, but I believe you would need to go through BNI.com, the global website, to find connections over in Yuma. I don't think that they have a specific site for their region. So BNI.com is a great resource to connect with members all around the world. And we also have BNI America. So that is all of the US chapters. But BNI Arizona is where you can find a lot of connections, and you can use it kind of like a new Yellow Pages in a way. So if you're looking for a connection, let's say if you are trying to pass a referral and the connection's not in your specific chapter, you can go to bniarizona.com, click on the members link, and you can do a search for a specific profession to search through all of our BNI Arizona members to see if there's someone that matches the description of what you're looking for. So this is another reason, guys, again, as we're making connections, the only way people can find you is if your BNI profile is filled out. If you have questions about what different things to fill out in the profile, please email me. So emailing is the best way to, because I sort through the emails every day, so make sure to email me if you have questions about that. I can send a snapshot of exactly what things to fill out in your profile and what settings to make sure are set correctly, so that way other people can find you, because that's another big thing. A lot of members don't have their settings set correctly, so when members are doing searches, they're unable to see their contact information because of the settings. It's set to either for no BNI members to view their information or just their connections, meaning if you select your connections, that means only BNI members in your chapter can view your contact information. So it's important to make sure that all of your settings are set to all, which means that all BNI members can view your contact information. So it's important to make sure that everything is filled out correctly. Now, another update, guys, we do have a new Facebook page. So I sent out an email yesterday with the links. So we will still have this page. So I'm still going to post these Wisdom Wednesday videos on our public group, because then the videos will be easily shareable to people that are not on Facebook. If I posted it in the private group, it would be a whole big mess. So you can still share these videos with your fellow members. You can click share to either copy a link and send it out, so that way people that aren't part of Facebook can also tune in to these Wisdom Wednesday videos. But now we have a second page. So I know that I just recently sent out the Power of One email with all the social media things on the bottom, but we've changed everything since that email has gone out. So we will be going away from the sub request page. So if you are part of the sub request page right now, make sure that you're a part of the members only page. So it's BNI Arizona members only page. This page is exclusive to only BNI members, guys. So the name that is requesting to be a part of the group must match what's listed in BNI Connect. So your substitutes, other representatives from your business, if they're not on the chapter roster, we will not be approving them to be a part of the members only page. So it is going to be very, very specific of who can join the page. And the reason being is because we want to make sure that it is only BNI members on the page. That way, if someone leaves, we can easily search for that person on the page to be able to remove them from the page. If we have substitutes, other representatives from businesses listed on the page, we won't be able to monitor that activity as effectively as if we only allow people whose names match what's in BNI Connect. So if you have a business page that you'd like to have connected to that page, make sure that the business name matches the business name in BNI Connect, because that is going to be important. So if there's abbreviations or you have changed business names and it doesn't match up, unfortunately we would have to decline the request to join the page, because again, we want to make sure that everything matches identical to what's listed in BNI Connect. And to just reassure everyone that when you're posting asking for referrals and connections, that you're only connecting to BNI members. We've had several situations lately that when posting on this public page, now when you post on a public page, the posts are public, guys. It's not just private to this page. So a lot of people, if they see the post, they're connecting with it, trying to post their information on the page. Now, this page will still be the one that BNI members can do one promotional post per month. We are making sure that it's limited to one per month, guys. So with that, the great thing is you'll get extra visibility on this page where you're posting about your business, because there's over 7,000 people on this page. We've got about 2,100 members in BNI Arizona, so that is going to be more specific to the members only page. So the members only page, what that is going to be designed for is asking for connections to past referrals to, not receive referrals from, but past business to, and for your sub requests. So the sub request will be moving to the members only page. We'll be deleting the BNI Arizona sub request page next Friday. So April 19th will be the deadline for when we will deactivate the sub request page. So it'll be important to make sure to share that members only page with your fellow members and invite your fellow members. Any past BNI members will not be allowed on the members only page. Again, it's only for active members. If there's a member that has a husband and wife connecting with the chapter, again, only the person that is on the chapter roster is going to be allowed in that members only page, because they're the ones that we have the contract with the application. Memberships can't be shared between two different people. You can have substitutes representing from the same business to come in and sub when that main member cannot make it, but memberships cannot be shared. Everything is going to be linked to the main person that's listed on that BNI Connect for the membership. So we do have companies that have company paid memberships, but again, each of those company paid memberships is linked to a specific employee. And so that employee, whoever is listed in BNI Connect, is going to be the one that's going to be allowed inside that members only page. So I hope that explains a lot of that page information. When you go to request to be a part of the page, it will ask you several specific questions to make sure everything lines up accordingly, to make sure that the active members are being approved and having access to that page. I think that's everything when it comes to that page. So we have all of those great resources. Now, a lot of chapters are having open business days for member extravaganza. So for those open business days, what I would suggest is for our chapters to either have a special guest presenter, which is one of our 60 plus directors that we have around the valley, or we do have the opportunity to create a panel presentation. So a lot of our chapters are loving the panel presentation where they pull different members from the chapter to answer specific questions about BNI, so that way visitors and members can hear from different stories from different members that are in the chapter. Brenda Colas did post in the members only page today some details of how to do that panel presentation. So if you're on the leadership team and you're like, hey, I want to check out what that panel presentation is all about, check out the members only page and check out Brenda's post from today with all of the details about the panel presentation, what types of members to bring on the panel, and with the additional questions to ask. So it's always about 3 to 4 members on the panel, and then having a moderator to ask the questions is always great too. Again, making sure that we stay within that 10-minute speaker rotation amount will be important as well, so we can make sure that the chapter meetings still run on time. Awesome, guys. Oh, and just a quick note, we do have 2 rare openings right now for the mortgage professional. So if you're in the West Valley, so BNI West Valley Avengers, they meet on Wednesday mornings off of Thunderbird and the 101 in the West Valley. That they have an opening. They still have a few weeks left, and next week is a brand new week for the first week of an opening in BNI Impact, which is in the Desert Ridge area. So they are also Wednesday mornings. So both of them are Wednesday morning, just one in Desert Ridge and one in the West Valley off of Thunderbird and the 101. So if you have any questions about that, I just posted about the one for BNI Impact today on this page. So if you know of any amazing professionals in the mortgage sphere that are looking to grow their business, make sure to have them check out one of these 2 amazing chapters to get them connected with the real estate agent that's in the chapter, because it's going to be super important that they are a great power partner for that real estate agent, so that way the chapter can thrive moving forward. Awesome. Well, if you have any questions, guys, on any of the topics that I covered today, please make sure to reach out and let me know. And as always, remember to record 1 chapter education for watching today. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.